everybody, and welcome to your favorite show each and every week. We're talking about Rasslin and Racin, brought to you by Beef and Rib in Westminster, South Carolina. We're going to be there live and in color pretty soon. Coming up, Ref Brandon's got a vacation coming up, so we're going to be there eating some good old grub. And I'm telling you right now, I'm looking forward to it each and every day, just like I do every time I go to Beef and Rib. And then we also want to thank Ardensburg Grill in Central South Carolina. Go by and see Donnie and Paul. They'll take care of you. Also, we want to thank Pepsi Cola, Hyundai of Anderson. Use code HOA24, and they will do you a great deal. Well, folks, we got a special night. We've decided to do something crazy, so we're going to go at it right now. But first of all, let's bring him in, the man with the plan, Ref Brandon. How's it going, Ref?
Absolutely amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great, Ref. I tell you what, if I was doing any better, I'd be you.
But you're doing pretty good
now. All right, well, Ref, give us a little NASCAR. Let's get this started off right.
Well, this past Sunday, we had the Enjoy Illinois 300, which was race 28 on the season, but race 2 in the 10-race championship playoff, and Denny Hamlin won, which means he qualifies automatically for round 2. Now, after this week's race, they'll eliminate the bottom 4, which is the same bottom 4 we had as last week. But Denny Hamlin won, followed by Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, John Hunter Nemechek, Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace Jr., Chris Buescher, and Ty Gibbs. And this week's race is going to be the Bass Pro Shops night race from Bristol. It'll be on a Saturday night. So when you wake up Sunday morning, 4 drivers will be eliminated from the first round of the playoffs. And I'm not a big Denny Hamlin fan, but if winning the championship means he'll retire, then I say let him win it. I mean, he'll be 45 in November, and most drivers have slowed down by the time they get to 45, and he shows no signs of slowing down. But I think the only thing that makes him keep going is the fact that he ain't won a title. So if winning one makes him retire, let him win it. I'm ready to see him go away.
Oh, mercy. Come on now. My guy Tyler Reddick's still in there?
Yeah, he sure is.
And it was a road race, and Shane Van Petersburg didn't win. How about that, Ref?
I know, it's hard to believe.
He might get eliminated.
we called last week, and I was like, well, it's a road course. He's going to win. But no, he didn't do diddly squat Sunday, so he might be going home this upcoming Saturday night.
And I'm sure a lot of fans would probably want that, unfortunately. But, yeah, it looks, and definitely we know pretty much, unless Josh Berry wins the race, which is a very big doubt, he's out of it too.
And I feel bad for Shane because he seems like a very likable dude, a very nice guy, a very genuine guy. But, when you suck at every single racetrack except for road courses, nobody's going to like you, because if he was to win a championship, you would have all the traditional NASCAR fans in an uproar because you run good at 5 races a year and you can't even win a top 10 at any other race, and you win a championship. That puts the traditional NASCAR fans in an uproar.
Yep, I agree with you there. All right, well, folks, we're going to do something special tonight. Me and Ref Brandon have gotten together, and as you know, AEW has a huge roster. And we feel like it's time that we did a Rasslin and Racing AEW draft. That's right, we're going to do a draft tonight. And Ref, you're going to be having Dynamite as your show. I'll be having Collision. And everybody is available, from the champions to the commentators. So, with that being said, Ref Brandon, where was you this past weekend?
Nowhere. I was supposed to have a show, and it got canceled. So I ended up coming home and just watching some college football.
There you go, and your Tigers won.
Yeah, they did. I'm not one of those fans that gets mad about winning by 1 or only winning by 30. As long as my team wins, I'm happy.
All right. Well, Ref Brandon, you won the toss. I thought I was going to win it, but oh well. I got to be honest about it. So, Ref Brandon, you won the toss, and with the first pick in the draft, who are you selecting?
I'm trying to separate. There are so many people in AEW. I'm trying to remember who's on which show.
Well,
I know the roster as a whole, but I can't recall exactly who's on.
Well, everybody's available. We're starting this company from scratch. So who do you want other than the people that's got the titles on them right now?
So we can't pick any, but we can't pick a champion.
You can pick a champion, yeah, and you can pick a group. So, like if you wanted the Death Riders, you'd get all those superstars. So,
okay, well, my first, I thought when you said Dynamite that I had to pick somebody only on Dynamite.
No, your show is Dynamite. You're creating the Dynamite roster, and I'm going to be creating Collision.
So my pick is going to be Kazuchika Okada.
Okada, all right. Sorry, fans, I'm having to I'm writing these down because we're going to put these up on the site. With my first pick, I select the Ops. Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Ibushi.
All right. So it's my second pick. So on my second pick, I'm going to pick Hangman Adam Page.
Woo! He goes after Adam Page. All right. With my second pick, I select Will Ospreay.
All right, my next pick, give me Bobby Lashley.
Just Bobby Lashley. That's who you want?
Yep, just Bobby Lashley.
All right, just Bobby Lashley. Wow, we're going to split up the Hurt Business. With my third pick, I select Tony Storm.
All right, for my fourth pick, give me Chris Statlander.
Oh, you got me. Dadgummit, I had that next. You would do that to me, Ref. We're going to have to do a trade. Why can't you get Willow? I thought you'd get Willow. Take Statlander. All right. With my next pick, I select Kenny Omega.
All right. So my next pick, give me, even though he's out hurt again, give me Wardlow.
Wardlow, oh, he's out hurt?
Yep. I saw it this morning. He's out hurt again. And when I saw it, I was like, that poor fella. Now they're not going to use the guy because he comes back and shows up one time and he's hurt again. It was either his bicep or his tricep, one of the two.
Yeah. With my fifth pick, give me the Death Riders, the whole group.
All right, my next pick, give me Willow Nightingale.
God, I knew you'd get her. Oh, man. With my next pick, Collision selects Britt Baker.
All right, my last pick, give me MJF.
Oh, man. Jeez. You would do that to me. Dadgummit. Now you got me. With my next pick, I select the tag team of Christian and Adam Copeland.
That's 7, right?
That's 7, that is.
That's it. We got our 7 picks.
All right, folks. You're going to have to let us know what you think of our picks. Ref Brandon, of course, gets Okada. Adam Page, which is the world champion. Bobby Lashley. Okada's also, he holds 3 titles. He's the intercontinental, basically, champion, or however they say that. They got it in a different thing. Chris Statlander, which he will be trading for. Wardlow, Will Nightingale, and MJF. That's his 7 for Dynamite. For me, I've picked in groups because I want to fill my roster. I picked the Ops, Samoa Joe, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Ibushi, Will Ospreay, Tony Storm, Kenny Omega, the Death Riders, Britt Baker, and Christian and Adam Copeland, the tag team. So, Ref, what do you think of your group?
I think I win just because I've got Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander and Adam Page.
All right. Now, I'm just telling you, you're going to be trading Statlander to me at some point. I might have to just give up somebody. I might have to give up your favorite Death Rider, Claudio Castagnoli. I might have to give him up to get Statlander.
I love her. I wish they would use her so much more.
Yeah. Wow, that was actually a very fast. I thought it would take more time. Let's go get some more, Ref.
Well, we can.
Let's go to 10. Let's get 3 more picks.
Okay.
With your 8th pick, you select.
I was gonna say we could always just add in a ring announcer. We can go with regular talent as well. My 8th pick. Who have I not taken that I should be taking?
I ain't telling you.
Do I?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, I know. I'm thinking out loud. Give me Lance Archer.
Oh, Lance Archer. You're going with some off-brand. With my 8th pick, I select Big Bill.
All right, next, give me Samoa Joe.
You can't have Samoa Joe. He's the ops. I already got him.
Oh, that's right. You took the whole team. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yep.
All right, so I'll go back with a female this time. Give me Athena.
Oh, shoot. I missed her. Dadgummit. I knew there was one that I was forgetting about. Man. I can't remember her name. She's from Mexico. Dang it. She was fighting with Britt Baker all the time. Man. Oh man. I'll find her. You know who I'm talking about though, right?
Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa, there's it. Yep, Thunder Rosa. So I got Thunder Rosa on my team. All right, you got another pick.
All right, I got one more. So this time I'm gonna go off the board, and I'm gonna go with an announcer. Give me Bobby Cruz. He'll be my ring announcer.
Wow. I figured you'd take a group because you need to get some more people on your show.
And I'm like Vince McMahon. I don't need groups. Give me solo wrestlers.
All right. Well, you got me wondering who I want to take here. Wow. You got me stumped. Oh, give me Eddie Kingston, who's going to be coming back pretty soon here.
I was hoping you was gonna pick Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, not hardly.
He'd be my very last pick.
Kingston, MJF's off. I had the Hurt Business, but you didn't want all of them, so Shelton Benjamin's still there. Wow.
I just like Lashley, but while we're talking wrestling, AEW, did you see the comments that Bully Ray made?
No. What did he say?
And people got into an uproar, and I thought, well, what's the big deal? I've been saying that for 3 years. He basically, in a roundabout way, just said that AEW, which same thing I've been saying, has phenomenal talent, but Tony Khan's a terrible booker. And he's saying it, and I've been saying that for a good 2 years because of the fact that the TV ratings they're pretty much staying the same. And if he was doing so good, they'd be gaining more viewers, and they're not. So it wasn't like Bully Ray said something outlandish, but just because he doesn't work there, people get mad about it. It's like he's a wrestling guy that has an opinion. What's the big deal? If he's wrong, he's wrong, but it's his opinion. I mean, my goodness, they act like he went out and killed somebody. But he basically just said that AEW is dead because of the fact Tony Khan don't know what he's doing. But, you and I have talked about it before. He needs to let somebody help him, even if he knows what he's doing. I mean, you're talking about Ring of Honor plus Dynamite plus Collision plus pay-per-views plus you run a football team. That's just too much on one man's plate. You can't do it.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do something new, Ref. We're going to do one more pick, but we're going to do it a little different. You can pick one superstar to go to my side, and I'll pick one superstar to go to your side. Who do you want me to have to deal with? Do what now?
You talking about the ones we picked so far? We're making a trade?
No. Out of the people that are still left on the roster,
okay.
You can pick anybody to go to me, and I can pick anybody to go to you.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then I'll let you take Aaron Solo.
Aaron Solo.
Yep.
All right. And I'm going to have you take the Young Bucks.
Oh, God.
I thought for sure you was going to make me stick with them.
You just killed my show.
I was wondering if he was going to say him, and I was like, oh, is he going to say it? He's going to say it.
My show's DOA. Everybody make it to air.
All right. Well, okay, that was fun. All right, Riff. Let's talk a little bit about WWE. What was your thoughts on Raw?
Honestly, like we talked about last week, there's really nothing WWE's doing right now that's really getting my attention. Maybe so if I was a big AJ Lee fan since she's officially finally back, but I've just never liked her. And right now, their main storyline they're focusing on is this whole, CM Punk and AJ thing against Seth and Becky, and I don't like any of the four. So nothing they're doing there is really gonna, get my attention. So nothing they're doing right now really makes me be like, oh my gosh, I got to see that. I'm just out of touch right now. It's just not catching my eye.
I think the thing that had me wondering is the whole Braun Breaker and versus the Usos there at the end after they won, that LA Knight won, or actually got beat. I'm sorry, he got beat. And then whenever Jay made the save, first Jimmy came down and they started beating him down, but then Jay, who everybody thought left, comes down, makes the save, but then LA Knight says, okay, we're cool, we're good. He made sure that Jay didn't get hit, and then Jay ends up spearing him. And I thought that was very interesting to leave the show with that happening.
I guess I'm kind of excited or maybe happy that the Usos are reunited, but I think it's only going to be for that one match, but I am kind of glad to see them, back together.
Well, if what I understand, it's more than one match. It's Jimmy got moved to Raw with Jay.
Yeah, it seems like ever since, and I know he's been used sporadically, but it seems like ever since they broke up, Jimmy's been more of the Christian of the group, where Jay's been more of the edge, because you see Jay pretty much all the time, and Jimmy just comes and goes. So it seems like Jimmy kind of got pushed to the side. So I guess since they're not using Jimmy regularly, they just put him, back together.
What was your thoughts on the comment that Jimmy told Jay? He said, "You don't sound like Jay. You sound more like Roman."
I think they're trying their best to keep the whole bloodline thing going, even though to me it's dead, because you got the Usos back together, and now you got Romanoff, by himself, and now you got Jacob Fatu pretty much by himself. So to me, the bloodline thing is dead, but it sounds like they're trying their best to somehow, some way keep it going.
Now, Cena's no longer on SmackDown. He'll finish out his career on Raw, which I think's very interesting because there's not really many people left on SmackDown when you move Jimmy over. You got John Cena leaving and coming over. Who do you think they should put over on SmackDown to help that? Because, LA Knight's now on Raw. I mean, it seems like everybody's moving to Raw to try to help that show, and SmackDown's taking a hit.
Well, they usually have a draft every year, and there's been no talk of one this year, so it's kind of like they're having one without having one. They're just moving superstars over without announcing it's a draft, but they're just moving guys over from one show to the next. So, and it's funny because the last couple of years, it seems like SmackDown's been the one that's been getting, most of the main stars, and maybe this move to Netflix just ain't worked out the way they thought it was going to, so they're trying to, pack and jam all the main guys over on Raw, trying to get Netflix a little happier, but it does seem like they're moving everybody, over to Raw, but all they got to do is take, one or two big-time names and put them on SmackDown, but I don't know who's left now because they just took all the big-time guys from SmackDown and put them on Raw.
Well, they did move Sami Zayn over and put the U.S. title on him.
Yeah, and I was happy to see that because I think he's a great wrestler and a great mid-card champion, but I just don't know if Sammy ever has the ability to be the world champion. But as long as he's got a mid-card title, I know he's not going after the world title. So I was happy to see that, but I just don't know if he moves the needle much on SmackDown since he's pretty much a mid-card guy.
Yeah. I see him moving AJ Styles, somebody over that can get the fan support to go after the of course, Cody Rhodes is over there, but you've got to put somebody over there with Cody other than the new bloodline or whatever they're calling themselves now. And, I really think that there has to be some kind of movement somewhere. I know Randy Orton's there too, but still, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Maybe they put Gunther on SmackDown.
Well, we haven't seen Gunther in a while. That is a possibility.
Yeah, that's why I said it, because he's been gone for a while. He could come back and not start a new gimmick, but be over on, SmackDown. And maybe they'll move El Grande Americano over to SmackDown.
or the Judgment Day.
Yeah. Because SmackDown, to me, of the two main roster shows, I still think NXT is better than both of them. But of the two main roster shows, to me, SmackDown is booked better than Raw. But if you put all the big-time guys on Raw, it's going to be hard to book SmackDown because you're not going to have anybody left to book.
Yeah.
But of the two, I think SmackDown's booked better.
Well, there you have it, folks. You heard Ref Brandon. That's his thoughts on this week's Raw. Ref, we got WrestlePalooza coming up. What's your thoughts on some of the matches they've got?
I think it's going to be great, and I think they're pushing it to be great, and I'm kind of excited about it, looking forward to it. And I hope it works out good because I think so far, from what they've announced, it seems like it's going to be a pretty good show.
Other than the mixed tag team, which we know is a waste of time.
Yeah.
All right, Ref, well, what you going to be doing this coming weekend?
I have SWA Saturday night. It's our last stop before our big show in October, which is our WrestleMania called Fightmare. So I've got SWA this Saturday night, 244 Livestock Road, Easton Ollie, Georgia, 7 o'clock.
All right, folks, there you heard it. And we'll be also doing a beef and rib show pretty soon. Ref Brandon's going to be taking some vacation time. We'll be at Beef and Rib. Looking forward. Y'all make sure you come out and join us. Ask Ref questions. He loves answering questions, and that way he can't eat. And between the boss and me, we'll make sure that he has nothing left in his plate while he's talking.
Sounds good.
All right, folks. Well, we just want to thank you for joining us here on Rasslin and Racin this week. Next week, we'll do round 2. It's going to be another 10 superstars So Ref, go ahead and start looking at what you're going to do, and we'll do also another move of you put one on my team, I put one on yours. So,
I should have wrote down my picks because by next week I'll forget who I picked.
Oh, I got them written down. I'm gonna put them on the website. We'll have fun with it for sure, and then we're going to just kind of formulate how we want to put titles on everybody. We'll just take all the titles off and go from there. And I think it's going to be really fun doing this, and just it's testing mining your skills of being general managers of a show. So I'm looking forward to it, and then we'll try WWE. We'll see what we can do to fix that and go from there. But folks, I want to
go ahead and put this feeler out there early. I think I mentioned it one time already, but I want to mention it again, and you and I can both keep promoting it like crazy. But I'm going to be in Anderson at the West Side Community Center on October the 4th, 7:30 bell time. We're going to have Carlito, the Barbarian, the Warlord, Axe and Smash of Demolition, Jazz, Rodney Mack, Marty Skrull, Brian Idle, Tiffany Nieves, and a few local independent stars. So if anybody would like to come, I'd love to see you there. And if you need to know any more information, feel free to message me on Facebook. I'm easy to find. Just message me. Tell me who you are, what you need, and I'll be glad to help you.
And you can also find him at Ref Brandon and the Todd Family on YouTube. You can also message him there. You can leave a comment down there. Also, he likes for people to help him with his top 10, because after many years of doing top 10s, after a while, he gets, that mental block. So it's always good to give him a fresh idea for a top 10. Make sure to do that. Make sure to say hello to him. Comment, subscribe to his YouTube channel. We want to thank you for subscribing, liking, and commenting on our channel. And we want to thank you for joining us here on Rasslin and Racin, brought to you by Beef and Rib in Westminster, South Carolina, and also Ardent Spring Grill in Central South Carolina. Went by there today. Ooh, Donnie fixed me some good old food. Man, I'm telling you, it was good. Folks, go by and get that. If you want a tailgate for your Clemson games, Furman games, any game in the upstate of South Carolina, go by. Call Ardens, call Beef and Rib, tell them what you want. They will take care of you and give you the best food for your tailgate that you could ever have. This has been Rasslin and Racin, brought to you by Beef and Rib. Thanks for joining us.